this is huge, this is big. Short is Beyonce in Renaissance. One thing about that YouTube girl, she fluctuates.
I don't know where to begin. Could be the curves on your body, but then could be your hair, maybe your skin. Yeah, baby girl, I'm tryna get with you. Come, let me see what we get into. It don't even gotta be physical, long as that pretty face visible. Yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are watching this. Hello, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ree. Hi, on this channel we talk about a lot of things. Whew, a lot. Mainly travel, life, and beauty though. So if you're interested in those things, make sure. Hear me out. I know you're busy. You have a lot to do. Life is lifing. Just make sure you hit that subscribe. I don't know. It'll help. Try it out. See for yourself. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, today we are back with a sit down video. I haven't done these in a while. I've been bliggly blogging for so long. I feel so good just sitting down and having a chat with you guys. So I have my coffee in hand, and we're jamming, and I asked you guys a poll on my community channel on just doing a YouTube strategy video. So essentially my YouTube strategy for 2023 and what I would actually do if I was interested in starting or growing my channel this year. So I asked you guys if you'd be interested in that video, just from my perspective. I'm a regular girl. My channel has been honestly one of the greatest joys of my life. I've just been so happy to be able to grow this to almost 4,000 subscribers. That's the time I'm watching this. Like, how are we so close to that number? That's strange. I started back in April of 2020, so for the past about 3 years now, I've just been pouring a bunch of love, hard work, and time into my channel, and I feel like I have a good grasp on this thing called YouTube. But one thing I can know is that YouTube always changes. One thing about that YouTube girl, she fluctuates. So I like to do these videos where we just, share tips, helpful tips for anybody who is trying to grow their channel, anybody who is interested in just learning more about YouTube, or maybe just, I guess, from a creator standpoint, trying to learn, because I feel like it's like different sides, right? The consumer, the person who's actually watching it, the audience, versus the creator who's actually doing it. So I feel like sometimes it's like there are those two different sides of the spectrum. So it's good to see both sides. If you enjoy videos like these, I do have a creator playlist where I share like my tips, camera, equipment, all of these little helpful things. I also share how much money I make on YouTube every year. And then also, since I've been monetized, I've been sharing a little bit more about the money side as well. So if you're interested, I won't say it again. You know what you should do. Me and you ain't have this conversation multiple times. But yeah, we're gonna hop into my YouTube strategy for 2023. I thought it'd be really fun if we broke it down into like steps or like actual practical action points. I thought that would be really fun. Don't you think it would be a hoot? So I'll just pull it up here on my handy dandy phone. Alright, so when it comes to YouTube and actually starting and growing a channel, honestly, my biggest and best advice is going to be to create a posting schedule for yourself and also for your audience. So what I really like to do is to have a set day and a set time that I'll be uploading the videos. Because when you think about it, that's kind of how we were raised from like TV and television, right? You knew that Fresh Prince was going to come on Mondays at 8 p.m. type of thing. So just taking a step back and actually going back to those methods of actually having a set time that you're going to upload. So by doing this, you have like dual accountability, because not only are you keeping yourself accountable by knowing that, hey, I post Sundays now at 2, push to me, because that's my new time. It also allows me to plan out my week to make sure that I have that Sundays at 2 video. So I know which days I need to film, which days I need to edit, and which days I need to upload this and get the thumbnail ready. So it allows me to be able to better plan and integrate having a YouTube channel into my life, because let's get this straight. All of us are not full-time creators. Some of us are the part-time gals or the girls who just are doing this for fun and for passion. But at the end of the day, we do have a 9 to 5 that pays the majority of our bills. So we have to be cognizant of that, and we have to be realistic. So creating a posting schedule really helps you when you're starting or trying to grow your channel, because like I said, you have that self accountability, but then also your audience is able to hold you accountable, and your audience and your support system is able to say, I know Sundays at 2 I'm going to expect a video, or at least Sundays I'm going to expect a video from this channel. And that gets people excited, because they're like, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen on that day. And I think it's just such a great tool. Now, if you are looking for a content calendar template, I just released one. It's actually on Notion. So if you're familiar with Notion, it's basically a free customizable site. But I have a content calendar template that you can use that sets you up with all of the different videos you have, your to film, what you're working on, your editing, and then allows you to jot down if it's sponsored or not and all that good stuff. So I'll link it down below. And then my personal strategy for this when it comes to uploading your long form content, mandatory once a week video. Mandatory. Try not to negotiate it in your life. Like, just be like, for sure I'm going to drop one video a week. That will leave you with 4 videos for the month, which is really good. And then you can sprinkle in if you want some extra videos. Like right now, my new goal is 6 to 8 videos a month. So 8 if I'm feeling really good, and it just depends on my schedule in terms of workload, gym life, all of these things that I'm balancing. If I can knock out 2 videos a week like I used to, I'm that girl. But 6 allows me to also have a little sprinkle of extra content, because I feel like YouTube is a consistency muscle, right? The more you're posting, the more you're uploading, the more the YouTube algorithm will be like, good job, excellent, we love to see it. Here, we'll show some more people your content, and hopefully more views means more subscribers. So yeah, that's a really good way to just get started as to your real first step of actually growing or starting your channel. Am I not killing it so far? That was a good one. My next strategy, and this one is super new but super helpful if you're trying to really grow and just see some serious growth in 2023. On your non-upload days, try to upload at least 1 short. So I have been learning a little bit about YouTube Shorts, and what the YouTube girls are saying is that the best time to upload are, I think, 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. or something. To be honest, I've uploaded in the middle of the night and I'm still seeing great results. But Shorts, it's all based on timing, because sometimes you will upload it at a really good time and get thousands of views, and sometimes you wouldn't upload it at the best time and you wouldn't get that much views. But with this strategy, I'm recommending uploading Shorts on your non-upload days, so and then hopefully that can help to generate more views to your channel, because Shorts is just booming. Shorts is that girl. Shorts is Beyonce in Renaissance. Just hair vibes. That's the only way I can describe YouTube Shorts. Like, it's just the newest thing, and the algorithm is really rewarding creators that use it. So if you are snoozing on Shorts, you're losing, and who has time to be losing? We have lost enough. No more else, you know? So definitely use YouTube Shorts. And I know a lot of like full-time creators try to push like different content on different platforms, but it is okay to repurpose things. I am here to tell you it is okay to repurpose. If you posted an Instagram reel and let's say it didn't do as good as you thought it would on Instagram, post that reel to Shorts. You never know, it might take off. So you just have to be repurposing your content and just be cognizant of the fact that different platforms might reward you differently for that content. And that's okay. There's no shame in the game. The fact is, you're being smart, you're trying to get ahead, and you're utilizing the newest way to do content on YouTube, which is really, really smart. For example, I have a YouTube short on my channel that has 40,000 views. Honestly, more than some of my long form content, which is so crazy. And it's just me dancing in the DR, like me just humming a vibe. But people really resonate with it and click on it. So yeah. And that's just the power of Shorts. Like, you just never know where it's going to take off or where it's going to go. My step number 3 in this strategy is that we do a lot of cross promotion. So I have identified the 3 top platforms that I would like to use for my channel and my brand, which I'm recommending to you too. So for me, it's Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And I try to use Instagram and TikTok to cross promote whatever I have going on my YouTube channel. So for example, if I have a YouTube going up that day that's doing like vlog stuff, or maybe just experiences or restaurants, I try to make sure that I show that on that day, so that when someone watches it, they know that, hey, by the way, the new vlog just went up where we go into that in detail. So you're kind of cross promoting and kind of pushing people to actually watch the YouTube video, which will obviously help you grow, because YouTube loves that. YouTube is like, girl, you're bringing people from the IG, from the TikTok. This is huge, this is big. So my 4th step is all about winning. Win, 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 win. That's what Prophet J Rock said, and that's what we're about in 2023. So I highly recommend, and what I've been using for my strategy is really trying to dive deep and post searchable content. Searchable content. Girl, what are you talking about? great question, and I get it because I just said things. So what I use is I like to call it my handy dandy cheat sheet when it comes to YouTube, but I use TubeBuddy's Key Explorer. So that allows you to kind of type in any sort of keywords or video ideas that you're thinking about, and it'll show you the search volume of it as well as the competition, and it'll also give it a grade as to whether it'll be a great idea or kind of be, hey, a lot of people already done that, so you might not rank as highly for it. But what I've been trying to do is just post searchable content that I know for sure people are looking for. Like normally people look for how much money YouTube makes. Normally people look for house tours and house content. Normally people look for, you know, design and inspo and stuff like that. It requires you to kind of sit down and be like, hey, what do I search on YouTube? Like, what are the things that I constantly fall back on? And then take those thoughts or take those ideas that you jotted down and actually try to create videos about them. So actually creating videos that people search and using searchable content has honestly been one of the best ways to grow my channel, and I think it still works, and I think it's still relevant, because when YouTube is realizing that, hey, you are ranking in search and everybody really likes your video or maybe likes your personality because you're a winner chicken dinner, then they might push your videos to people's browse feeds and home pages and stuff. You just never know. Sometimes when I'm looking for like Google searches, YouTube videos pop up, which I really enjoy. So also think about what is actually searching on Google. And another easy way you can kind of find out what people are looking for is type in the first few words, like how to do natural hair, and then see the different options that pop up. Those are likely all things that people have been also looking for in the world that they are looking for content on. So that's like easy content ideas that can help you to scale your channel. Now before I share the last and final, I guess, step, let's take a little pause and detour and discuss this whole anti-niche situation that people are talking about, which is basically the fact that, you know, sometimes we follow people just for makeup, or we follow people just for tech, or we follow people just for gaming, and it kind of puts them in a box. And then those YouTubers kind of struggle because they're like, hey, I am more than this, or hey, I'm no longer interested in this niche, I want to branch out. People are saying now that people are less concerned about what niche you're in and just the type of person that you are. In my opinion, this is a win, and I am all for this because I think it takes the pressure off of the creator of having to create a specific video that you might no longer generate towards, and that will obviously affect the quality of your content. For example, I like to keep my niches very specific to travel, life, and beauty because these are the things I mainly like to talk about, but also I feel comfortable sprinkling in, because I am a lifestyle creator and I talk about my life as well. I'm okay sprinkling in my home content. I'm okay sprinkling in my fitness and my wellness content because I feel like this is a part of my life and this is a part of what I'm interested in. So I say this to say that it is okay for you to just create content that resonates with you, and I really feel like the right people will find you. Hear me out. If you just post your raw content, the content that you really love, the content that you enjoy, but it's also kind of like searchable, like what I said in the last point, that people also have been looking for this, I honestly feel like that's a winning combination. You have just created the winning formula. So that's something to consider as well. Post content that you love. It doesn't matter if it's not a part of the niche that you want to specifically create, but if this is content that you love and if the content speaks to you and you know that there might be a greater audience that might not have that representation, do that. Post it. I always say this, YouTube is a long game. You never know where things will take off. You never know where things will go. So even if you share something and it's like dead, nobody wants to hear it, mute. Don't want to hear that. Give it some time. Give it some time, and you never know. People might resonate with that video, and that might be the video that really blows up your channel. So just keep the dream alive. Don't let it die. It's me doing that with that song. Okay, y'all, my last tip is honestly one of the easiest tips. And this is something that I wish I was doing before, or I wish I was really pulling on before, but now I'm all about it and I'm deep within it. I think it's the plug. I think it's the recipe, and I think it's a secret that nobody really taps into. I just feel like this is the icing on top of that cake that is just gonna be like, what? So yeah, my last and final step in my YouTube strategy for 2023 is to ask my people. Ask y'all what y'all want to see. Ask y'all what y'all want to do. Using this community tab on YouTube has really alleviated so much of the pressure and the stress that I had of trying to figure out what videos y'all might want to see, what videos might take off, what videos people might resonate with. Actually, like, going to your community tab, which you have, I think, at 500 subscribers, going to your community tab and creating a poll, going to your community tab and asking people if they're going to be interested in this video, going on the community tab and just being like, hey, this is what I'm up to, let me know if there's something you would want to see. That has been so helpful to me, and I didn't know the girls were out here doing it. I think that is such a huge advantage, and definitely people need to take advantage of it in 2023. Ask people what they want to see, get that feedback. It's honestly going to be for the better. Alright y'all, so that's really it when it comes to this video. Just wanted to give you guys, you know, my little 2 cents, my little practical tips that hopefully will help you. I know sometimes it's like, hey, I've done this with my channel, and not a lot of people share the behind the scenes or the how or the strategy behind it, because mindset is everything. Mindset is the first step. So I wanted to share a little bit of my action points and my actual key tips that I have when it comes to actually creating a great YouTube strategy and actually skyrocketing your channel in 2023. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Drop a comment down below if any of these tips have been helpful, and hopefully this video helps you on your own journey claiming the best and the greatest for us in this year. 2023 is our year. Receive it. Claim it. I love that for us. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. As always, I appreciate you. I value you. Yeah, you bad. I can see you on the next one. Bye.